Hey friends, welcome. I am so glad that you are here today. This video is so special to me. It is a tribute to my gem, my mother. And today she is showing my daughter-in-law how to make flour tortillas. And this flour tortilla recipe has been in our family for many, many years. So it's definitely a tradition. So you are definitely in for a real treat today as we share our flour tortilla recipe with you today.
We just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment.
Hey friends, welcome back to Spring Soulful Home. Today's video is in partnership with Ana Luisa, being that Mother's Day is right around the corner. Ana Luisa would be a perfect gift for all mothers or for yourself. And the sale is 15% off all products. You can find that link down in my description box. And one of the things I love about Ana Luisa is their sustainability mission of the company, and a few things about sustainability and their jewelry is they are carbon neutral. 100% of the carbon emissions related to their product's life cycle are offset, and especially their fair prices. The jewelry starts at $39 with no luxury markup. They have exceptional quality. They are long-lasting pieces that are crafted with care from the best noble metals with a 365-day warranty, and they also have limited batches ensuring the highest production standards while eliminating excessive waste. Be sure to check the link down in my description box to get your 15% off of your beautiful pieces.
Do you like it? Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh, yes. Can I put it on? Yes, I'll put it on you. Oh, so yes.
I'm loving this moment.
Oh, see if
Can we
it's
stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.
Yep.
Can we stay here forever?
Thank you. That's so beautiful.
You're welcome.
Tortillas will come out okay. Do you want to do the mixing and stuff?
I can watch you.
Are you sure? Okay.
I'm just loving this moment.
Hey friends, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here today, and I'm so happy to be sharing this moment with you. And it is my mom showing my new daughter-in-law how to make flour tortillas. She asked for my mom's recipe. This is just so sweet to see my mom teaching her and our daughter learning how to make flour tortillas from my mom. This is definitely awesome. Like, my mom does not have a set recipe, so she just made like a normal batch how she would. She's just been doing this for so long. She just knows the feeling of how much flour, how much baking soda, salt, oil, and water. So as you can see here, it is a little bit of a process. I kind of feel like we kind of interrupted my mom's whole groove, you know, when you get in the groove of doing something. But she had patience with us, so that way we can try to measure out all of the measurements for the flour, baking soda, salt, oil, and water. So we will have that recipe down in my description box. Be sure to check that out before you leave today's video. And then just continue watching, because doing this is a work of art. It will take you a few times to get it. Maybe you might get it on the first time, but don't give up, don't get discouraged. Just keep doing it quite a few times, and before you know it, you will have some of the best homemade flour tortillas. So as I mentioned, just stay tuned, keep watching so you can see the whole process as to how my mom has made our family flour tortillas for many, many years. She learned this from my grandma, so this has definitely been a family tradition of making homemade flour tortillas.
Forever, forever, forever. I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling
All right, so the last process is to add in the water. Now, it's up to you if you want to just use tap cold water or warm water. Either way will be just fine, but throughout each step, my mom is mixing all of the ingredients in with her hands. You want to slowly add in the water to just mix it. Now, your dough should be nice and soft. If it gets a little bit too gooey, add about maybe a teaspoon to a tablespoon of flour at a time until it's nice and soft again. You'll want to knead it for a good while. Like I said, you want it to be a nice and soft dough.
If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? Drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever. Forever.
All right, so now once you're done kneading the dough, you'll want to warm up, if you have one at home. In Spanish, it's called a comal, which is kind of like a cast iron skillet. If you don't have a cast iron skillet, you can warm up any normal skillet on medium to high heat. Now, once you're done with that, as you can see, my mom is separating dough into like dough balls about the size of her palm, and then she's just kind of with her hands making them to where they kind of look like a small little disc. She's just making a few so that my daughter-in-law, our daughter, and myself, we can all just practice making the tortillas. That in itself, it's going to take some practice. You'll want to get a rolling pin, and then our daughter is going to be the first one to roll out her tortilla, and just watch closely how she's just turning the little flour tortilla disc around as she's rolling it out. Now this, as you're doing this, you're going to want to put a little bit of pressure to kind of like push the flour dough out, so that way the dough gets bigger until the size desired. Now if you want a really big tortilla, then definitely make your dough balls a little bit bigger, but my mom just used, as I mentioned, enough dough to fit the palm of her hand. And then, as I mentioned, just keep turning and turning until it's nice and round. Honestly, your first couple of times may not be perfect. If they are, that's awesome, but as I mentioned, don't get discouraged. Just keep doing this. You will definitely love these flour tortillas.
If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you.
All right, so when you put your flour tortilla onto your skillet, don't turn it until it has raised up, kind of like a pancake. You know, it gets little bubbles. You'll start to see their tortilla raise up. Now, normally it kind of should puff up as it's doing here. If you don't have a tortilla press, you can use like maybe a dish towel to push them down. my mom was just saying that they weren't quite ready. The dough needed to look more cooked. You don't want to overcook them. They will tend to get hard. This tortilla press was a gift to my mom from my nephew's girlfriend. She brought it over to my mom. She had it made for her from Mexico, so super sweet of her. But yeah, then once you're done, you can then put them in your tortilla warmer, and on, just continue on all the steps.
If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on.
All right, so once your first flour tortilla is done, always been a tradition of ours, we eat the first one with butter. So my mom called my daughter over. She's like, hey, you gotta come and try out the first tortilla with some butter, and it is, oh my gosh, so delicious. So there we were enjoying a little piece of flour tortilla, but they were so delicious. Honestly, this video, this day was just so special to me, just carrying on the family tradition of making flour tortillas. It was so awesome. I loved it.
Forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that
Thank you all for joining me in today's video. It was definitely my pleasure, and be sure to check in my description box for the 15% off discount code for Ana Luisa. They have amazing jewelry. I love it. Also, be sure to check for the recipe on these delicious homemade flour tortillas. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you again, friends. Bye-bye.